Hello everyone, welcome to today's yoga flow. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. We are going to start off in hero pose. Knees together, feet apart wider than the hips. Sit your hips towards your feet, hands to heart center. Let's take a few deep breaths here. Slow, deep inhale and slow exhale. Just continue at your own breath, at your own pace, stretching out those legs after our workout. Whenever you're ready, come on to your hands and knees, and we're going to set up for a child's pose. Feet together, knees wider than the hips. Sit your hips towards your feet. Fingertips reach forward. Forehead can rest on the ground, mat, carpet, wherever you're doing this slow flow from. Take a few deep breaths here, keeping some of that warmth from your run. When you're ready, go ahead and shift your weight forward. Hands down, top of feet down, open through the chest. Come to upward facing dog. Keep breathing here, engaging the triceps. Then when you're ready, knees down, we come back to child's pose. Go ahead and switch to upward facing dog or cobra, and then back to child's pose. Upward facing dog, open through the chest. Back to child's pose. We're going to come to upward facing dog. And then we're going to flip the feet one at a time. Shift our hips up and back to downward facing dog. This is our first downward facing dog of the day. Hands shoulder width apart, feet hips width apart. Walk it out. Bend one knee, straighten the other, and switch. Keep breathing. At your own breath, at your own pace, move. When you're ready, shift yourself to a plank and then come to upward facing dog. Tuck your feet under, back to downward facing dog. Flip your feet one at a time, upward facing dog. Switch back, downward facing dog. Upward facing dog. Last one like this, downward facing dog. Go ahead. Downward facing dog, go ahead and look forward and walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. We're going to enjoy this forward fold for some time. Right hand, left elbow, left hand, right elbow. Rock side to side. Whenever you're ready, begin to bend one knee, straighten the other, and switch. Keeping your breath practice here. Come to stillness. Place your hands on your shin. Torso comes parallel to the ground. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. Go ahead and plant your hands down right in front of you. Feet as wide as the mat. Then lower your hips slowly. Thighs against triceps. Feet should be pointing out. You're going to try and sit up tall in your malasana. Some of you may find this really challenging, so go ahead and find something to sit on whilst attempting this pose. Whenever you're ready, place your hands down on the mat, come on out of your malasana, and come back to a forward fold, then come to standing. Hands on hips, standing tall, step your left foot back, come to a runner's lunge. And then go ahead and lower yourself all the way down to the mat. Now you're in a low lunge. Create space and shift your hips forward, deepening that low lunge. You can put your hands on your thigh or on your sides on the mat. Whenever you're ready, hands down, come to a half split. Reach your forehead towards your knee. You can either point or flex your toes here. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So right leg comes forward, then you come into a lunge. Keep breathing here as you stretch deeper into the lunge. And again, you can place your hands on the thighs or on the side, on the ground. Whenever you're ready, place your hands on the ground and come to that half split and fold forward over that right knee. Feeling that hamstring stretch in the right leg. Then whenever you're ready, come back to a lunge, tuck the back foot under, come to a high lunge, hands on hips, and then step up to the top of the mat. Hands to heart center. Whenever you're ready, left leg steps back. Point the feet out and come to goddess pose. So squat, a very wide-legged squat. Maybe you pulse a little bit just to feel comfort. Then come on up. Legs straight. Go ahead and bend those legs. Keep breathing. Lift. Come on up. Just think of it as a very wide squat. One more time and hold. Come on up. And from here, we're going to point the toes in a little. Hands to hips. Clasp your hands behind you, open through the shoulders, and then fold forward. Wide-legged forward fold with clasped hands. Keep breathing. Release your hands. Hands to hips. On an inhale, come all the way up to standing. We're going to step to the top of the mat. Hands to heart center. Namaste.